Black hole singularities defy the laws of physics. New research presents a bold solution to this puzzle. Black holes may actually be a theoretical type of star called a gravastan, filled with universe-expanding dark energy. Small really does seem to be beautiful in evolutionary terms. The mutual distance between well-separated galaxies increases with time as the universe expands. These images have such incredible detail that we will be scrutinizing them for many years to come. One of the most significant barriers keeping humanity from the stars is the speed limit of the universe. Mention the Milky Way, and most people will visualize a great big spiral galaxy billions of years old. A stunning photo of the peculiar parasitic plant species Thismia thythongiana wins gold in the Plants and Fungus category of the World Nature Photography Awards. It's tiny, but it's there. By now, we're all used to seeing amazing photos of Jupiter, courtesy of NASA's Juno mission, on a routine basis. Heat emissions from Earth's poles are something we know surprisingly little about. Strong-field quantum optics is a rapidly emerging research topic which merges elements of nonlinear photo emission rooted in strong-field physics with the well-established realm of quantum optics, while the distribution of light particles, i.e., NASA's Mars Curiosity rover has made up its mind and will continue down a rocky ridge that scientists believe was once a raging river. NASA and ESA have completed an agreement under which NASA will provide hundreds of millions of dollars of support for a European Mars rover mission. Scattered across the Penobscot experimental forest are veritable treasure troves for its denizens, each containing riches beyond comprehension. A study involving the University of Cambridge has used virtual recreations of the earliest animal ecosystems, known as marine animal forests, to demonstrate the part they played in the evolution of our planet. NASA could get Mars samples back to Earth with a single launch of the Space Launch System rocket, Boeing says. Non-Africans carry around 2% Neanderthal DNA in their genomes, yet there's one chromosome where DNA from our ancient cousins is nowhere to be found. United Launch Alliance is under pressure ramp up the flight rate for the new Vulcan rocket. Quantum computers historically required massive amounts of space, but a new system will allow home users to access quantum computers via the cloud. While still the topic of ongoing debate, some scientists think Neanderthals could talk and may have had language. Proteins are molecular machines with flexible pieces and moving parts. Understanding how these parts move helps scientists unravel the function a protein plays in living things and potentially how to change its effects. Biochemists at the U.S. In 2023, data from the James Webb Space Telescope soured hopes that TRAPPIST-1c had an atmosphere. That disappointment might have been premature. The scientists found that the sound-induced velocity of the silk was the same as the particles in the air surrounding it. If confirmed, it wouldn't be the first time a chunk of Crew Dragon trunk crashed to Earth. Featured in this new image from the NASA's ESA Hubble Space Telescope is a nearly edge-on view of the lenticular galaxy NGC 4753. Lenticular galaxies have an elliptical shape and ill-defined spiral arms. Summer's almost here, and so are the sharks. The UK Astronomy Technology Centre is set to begin manufacturing the first instrument for the Extremely Large Telescope, ELT. Scientists say ancient arachnid comes from the famous Marzon Creek locality in Illinois and is roughly 308 million years old. The non-Earth imaging satellite was less than 50 miles away from the space station when it snapped the shot. What is bigger? With a fluffy, cotton candy-like composition? It turns out it's a planet. An international team of scientists has uncovered toxic metals in mineral phosphate fertilizers worldwide by using a new tool to identify the spread and impact of such contaminants on soil, water resources, and food supply. India is aiming high with its next Mars mission. The baobab tree evolved on the island of Madagascar before eventually spreading to Africa and Australia, new research suggests. I was hoping to demonstrate to myself that there is a lot more river water than we thought. Turns out, that's not what we got. That's a little sobering. After quite the aurora experience across Earth this past weekend, beastly sunspot AR3664 could give Mars quite the same solar spectacular. And then, jumping in for the world's loneliest swim. It doesn't get smaller than this, lighter than this, or more viciously sharp than this, measuring a mere 57 millimeters, 2.5 inches, when shut, and weighing just 5. In a May 15th paper released in the journal Physical Review Letters, Virginia Tech physicists revealed a microscopic phenomenon that could greatly improve the performance of soft devices, such as agile flexible robots or microscopic capsules for drug delivery. Many people in locations as unlikely as Arizona, California, Florida, the Bahamas, and Mexico got to witness skies lit up by purple hue, blues, and greens as the Northern L. Harvard and Google researchers have collaborated to map a tiny fragment of an adult human brain in unprecedented detail. NASA and Boeing have once again delayed first crewed flight of the company's CST-100 Starliner as they work to resolve a helium leak in the spacecraft. A Martian artifact. The brains of modern humans are around 13% smaller than those of Homo sapiens who lived 100,000 years ago.